Welcome back, everyone. Now, earlier this week, a Melbourne couple made a whopping $1 million on a house in Baldwin that they owned for just 8 months. Not only did they not spend a single cent on the place, they didn't even move in.
That is incredible, isn't it? Property experts say Baldwin isn't the only town that's booming. We've got agents lined up around the country to talk us through the hotspots in your area, starting on the East Coast. Jeff White in Melbourne, Ted Hansen in Sydney and Brett Greensell in Queensland. But first to you, Jeff, that Melbourne market, wow, that's on the up and up. This house in Baldwin is just, well, it's just one example of how crazy things have become. So what other areas do we need to look out for?
Oh, David, the median house price in Melbourne has gone to $688,000, and that's an increment of 4% over the last quarter. So some of the top spots that we've experienced over the last quarter are Mount Waverley. We've seen some great increases there. We've also seen Bentley and Beaumaris increase in the order of 16%. But the hotspots moving forward are definitely Mount Waverley, Burwood and Williamstown, and we're seeing some good prospects in those areas. The positivity in the market, David, is excellent out there due to the low interest rates and naturally, of course, due to the positivity around the state and federal budgets, which is also a positive.
All right.
One hot tip maybe for buyers, perhaps consider Werribee and Epping as locations to consider as well.
Werribee's a good spot.
Great. All right, that covers Melbourne off. Thank you, Jeff. Let's go to Sydney, where house prices are also sky high. The median is close now to $1 million. Ted, when will the bubble burst?
No time soon. In fact, Sydney's still got the major Guernsey for activity at the moment, although that activity's moving a little further west. Toongabbie, Schofield saw 47% increase over the last 12 months. Minto has seen increased activity as well. Now, there's an interesting one as well, Wollongong.
Wow.
Wollongong has got 26 of the top selling suburbs in the top 50 over this last 12 months. There's money moving north as well. We're seeing it Ballina, up towards that direction. We've also gone west towards Orange and Dubbo. There's more to come.
People are having a sea change, Ted, even in that wild weather, so we can see behind you. Thanks, Ted. Let's go to Brisbane. It might be a bit sunnier up there, where a house in the suburb of Hamilton recently sold for a staggering, wait for it, $12 million. Brett, this is Brisbane we're talking about here. Where are the places to watch now in the Sunshine State?
Yes, that's a great result, David, but the money is certainly coming north. Brisbane is underpinned with its popularity because of its affordability compared with Sydney and Melbourne. The median house price is still below $500,000, and in many cases some hotspots like Newstead and Fortitude Valley, South Brisbane and Kangaroo Point, where you can in fact buy property for less than it would cost for you to rent them. So you can see why people are certainly coming north. Brisbane is the place to be. Just follow those cranes, David.
Well, thank you very much, East Coast gurus. Let's go across the country now to Adelaide and Perth, where Greg Moulton and Sarah Kinsey are standing by. Greg, the South Australian market has been slow and steady, but there are still some up-and-coming areas. So what hotspots should we keep an eye on there?
G'day Sonia, Adelaide's up and about. I think the Adelaide Oval revamp's got people flying in everywhere to watch the Mighty Crows and power knock you off. We've had some strong growth really. Adelaide is steady, you know what you get, but around about 309% increase across the Adelaide metropolitan area, 4% across South Australia. Areas to watch for, new area, Gulfview Heights, up and about, new people moving in, some young money.
Where's Gulfview Heights? I don't know Gulfview Heights. Where's that?
Gulfview Heights out north. Out northern ways, brand new area, so first homeowners, second homeowners having a look through there. Vale Park, located near Walkerville, so one of our premier areas, and our beautiful Brighton Premier Beach area up and about. So there's the hot spots. A couple of regional areas to look out for. Millicent and Mount Gambier, going very well down in the southeast, and Murray Bridge on our beautiful River Murray. So all in all, Adelaide's going well. Auction clearance rates around about 68%, down a touch. We've been in the 70s and 80s, but all in all, South Australia's going really, really well, David.
Good to see them chugging along down there. Thanks, Greg. Let's go over west now to Perth. Sarah, the market is going through, one would say, some tough times over there, but you say, but because of that, there are some great deals on offer.
Oh, David, there's some wonderful deals in WA at the moment. Please bring your money west. You certainly can get some just great property buying. At the moment, the hot spots, White Gum Valley, North Fremantle, Shelley, Ardross, Brentwood and Esperance. The average house price at the moment in Perth is around $540,000. In the region's around $380,000. The forecast for 2015, slow population growth, which then gives us a greater demand for people wanting to sell their properties. Therefore, take your pick. So certainly it is just a really good market to come and buy.
Good to see North Freo get a Guernsey there, Sarah.
It
Thank you.
certainly is, certainly is.
You're right there in the hotspot there in the city. Well, thank you to all our gurus whipping around the country there. Those are your hotspots in real estate. Get out there while those percentages are low before the reserve goes up again.
Exactly.